I'm Andreas Handel, and I'm in the department in epidemiology and biostatistics, which is in the College of Public Health. I grew up in Germany and did my undergrad there, and then came for grad school to the US and did my PhD at Georgia Tech, but in a different discipline in physics. So I have a PhD in physics. I came here officially, it was an exchange program. I was supposed to come here, do my master's in a year, and then go back and finish my German degree. But I kind of already had in the back of my mind that unless it's going to be really terrible, I'm not going to go back. I don't like the cold. So around when I was 14, I told my parents I'm going to leave this country at some point and go somewhere where it's warmer. I think at that point they didn't fully take me serious, but when I picked a grad school in the US, I was only looking at schools that were somewhere where it was warm. I didn't even consider anything that was cold up north. And then kind of towards the end of the PhD, I wanted to change fields a bit, and everyone was talking about the idea that biology became more quantitative and, they needed quantitatively trained people. So I got interested in sort of stuff at the interface of hard sciences and biology. So when I applied for the job at UJ, I was not quite sure about both UJ and Athens. So Athens is the smallest town I've ever lived in. And UJ, I've just seen it from the distance, but never actually been there. But when I came for the interview, I was impressed, especially with all the infectious disease research that is going on here and a lot of people producing data, and that's the kind of material I need for my models. So I thought that was really cool. So it was the UJ side of things. After moving here, I think Athens is now the perfect size. So I really like that I don't get stuck in traffic, and they're still big enough that stuff is going on. And I really like both the university and the city. So one thing I like is anything related to food, growing food, cooking food, and eating food. I have a garden where I grow all kinds of stuff. Pretty much anything that grows here, like peppers, okra, lettuce, eggplant, squash, anything you can find here at the farmers markets. I don't know if I have specialty, but both of us like spicy food. So we do a lot of spicy. The last few days we've been making several versions of a basically spicy peanut cucumber salad, kind of an Asian recipe. Then often just basic things like get veggies right out of the garden and roast them. Very simple but good. Maybe our specialty would be cacio e pepe. It's a very simple Italian dish. It's just pasta, olive oil, cheese, and black pepper. Because it's so simple, you need to make sure all the ingredients are pretty good quality. If they are and you mix it right, it's very good. I think the expectations on students for online and in class are, for me, very similar, at least at the graduate level. I expect the students to be, somewhat self-motivated, not coming in and saying, okay, what do I need to do to get an A, but actually being interested about the material and wanting to learn. And so I'm always excited when I assign a certain reading, and then some of the assignments is find other publications on that topic and briefly summarize them. Often I learn interesting stuff that I didn't know about, where the students find papers that I didn't know existed. And those are the most exciting things. Being curious about the material and, digging in and finding connections and all that kind of stuff.